In Mexican folklore, there's a legend of a shape-shifting witch who transforms herself into a monstrous owl. They call her La Lechuza. They say she appears at night to prey on children and that she is the pure embodiment of evil. Little do they know that her story is actually one of a girl with a broken heart and a spell that went very wrong. You see, as the girl performed a spell given to her by a witch to bring her love back from the dead, things did not go quite as expected. They do say some get blinded by love. The witch, who knew of her desperate soul, deceived her and tricked her into a curse that would turn her into her eternal servant. And so she became La Lechuza. Hey friends, it's Vicky. In today's video, I'm doing my take on a Mexican folklore creature, La Lechuza, which is basically an ugly, scary owl witch lady that eats little kids at night. But for this video, I thought I'd give her a little more of a narrative and a twist by making her a glam owl witch. So let's get right into it. My face is primed. Green contacts are magically in. So we're gonna start right with the eyebrows. I'm taking a little spoolie and brushing my eyebrows, and then with a glue stick, I am covering them with glue in order to block these and draw some new brows in just a bit. Make sure to clean up any glue that is not on your brows for a neater makeup application. And then let them dry. Add some translucent powder in order to set that all in, and then you can conceal with some concealer. Once you look a little scary, set everything in with some more translucent powder, and then taking a white face cream, I am applying that all over my face. And I'm just dabbing everything on with a sponge in a patting motion. I did a boo-boo there where I wiped the makeup off my brow, but that's okay, we'll fix it in just a bit. With a brown pencil, I am drawing 5 points in between my brows, right on my forehead, and this is the start of the feather owl kind of witch owl face design that I'm doing. I'm starting with this area in order to make sure things are centered before I get into my brows. With a medium reddish brown, I am taking a thin brush and I am starting to do these kind of swoop designs up for my eyebrows that are supposed to kind of resemble the eyebrows that you can find on certain owls. And I'm going from small strokes to big strokes and back down to small. I'm also taking a cream color and applying that in between each stroke to try to define things and make the colors pop a little bit more. And then I'm also taking a black face paint and applying that to the tips of each feather stroke in order to add a little bit more dimension. I also used a black liquid liner for some finer details in there. With a small brush, I'm also taking that same brown from my brows and bringing it down to the bridge of my nose on each side in order to start creating the rest of the owl face and the section where the beak goes. And then with a cream face paint, I am filling in that space between my brows as well as the rest of my nose. With a brown eye pencil, I am drawing little strokes within that section on top of the cream color, as well as starting to draw the beak at the tip of my nose. And for the beak, I am drawing an upside down teardrop. With a black eyeliner, I'm also going back to the bridge of my nose and forehead and drawing in some more specks and dots to create that illusion of feathers. Taking a black eyeliner pencil, I'm filling in my entire lids, winging out both the inner corner and outer corner for a bird eye effect. And of course, my camera would stop recording when I started doing this, but you can basically just copy what I did here. I filled everything, including the water line. And I'm also taking a black eyeshadow and patting things in, as well as defining the lines with a black liquid liner in order to darken things up and define everything. Next, I am taking some eye glitter glue and black eye glitter and applying that all over the black in order to make things nice and sparkly and a glam, because this owl witch lady is glam. She may be a witch, but it doesn't mean she can't look fantastic and sparkly. Taking a burnt orange eyeshadow, I am blending that all into the brow bone. For my favorite part under the eyes, I am taking a white eyeliner pencil and I am drawing a half circle from the inner corner of my eyes, so where that wing is at, all the way to the outer corner of my brow. And then I am filling in that half circle with some cream colored face paint. With that same medium red brown from the brows, I'm taking that and starting to draw little strokes all around the half circle in order to create a feathery effect. So I'm going all around, and then after that, I'm following that same step with some dark brown, as well as taking the dark brown eye pencil and drawing some kind of feather shapes all around. It almost looks like a sunflower to really dramatize and create that feathery effect under the eyes. This step just really takes a lot of patience because it's composed of a lot of tiny strokes, but doing those tiny strokes is going to help give you a better effect. So after I have that done, I'm taking the black liquid liner and I'm outlining everything in black in order to make things pop. And don't forget to set everything in with translucent powder. With that same burnt orange eyeshadow for my brow bone, I am contouring my cheeks as well as adding some to my forehead for some extra color and dimension so I don't look super dead. Alrighty friends, we are almost done. With a white eye pencil, I'm drawing some lines down from each corner of my lip down to my chin, as well as adding some sort of feathers, almost kind of like that sunflower effect, all over my chest. And this is gonna be the area where we're gonna draw some kind of feather, really cool looking pattern. After I have my area outlined, I'm filling everything in with that cream colored face paint. So this is a look inspired by Mexican folklore. It does have indigenous roots tied to it, so I thought it would be cool, and I was definitely inspired by Aztec art. So hopefully when you see the final look, you'll kind of see where I drew that inspiration from, the art style. Owls themselves are actually very iconic to Aztec and Mexican culture. After the cream face paint is on and I set everything in with translucent powder, I'm taking the brown eyeliner and I am starting to draw these same little feather patterns all over my chin. So it's kind of like I keep saying, a sunflower petal, maybe even you can see it as a teardrop, whatever helps you. And I'm drawing it from my chin all the way down to my neck, as well as the rest of my chest to that area. I'm drawing these in rows, and each row is kind of like between each other, so they look like they're overlapped. And again, if you do this, you are gonna need a lot of patience here. The goal really is for it to look like it's an owl head sitting on top of a human body. With a light brown eyeshadow, I am shadowing in between every single feather. This takes a lot of work and patience as well, but it's worth it because it makes it look more three-dimensional and like those feathers are really laying on top of each other. For the last of the tiny details that really make a difference, I am adding some dots to my cheekbones with eyeliner. Some owls have these, and within each one, I am placing some white face paint for some dimension. I'm also drawing in some bottom lash lines with that eyeliner. With a gold liquid liner, I am filling in the tip of my nose, and we'll go right back to that in a second. But next, I am filling in my lips with a burgundy lipstick and a lip liner of a similar color. Finally, for my lips and the tip of my nose, I'm taking some gold glitter and patting that into those areas for some extra shimmer and shine and witchy glam. And I'm also sprinkling some onto the rest of my body because why the heck not? Oh yeah, I forgot. Mascara and some dramatic lashes are also needed for this look. So apply that mascara, apply those lashes. I just left this part for last because sometimes it's kind of hard to see with really thick lashes. Finally, I did my hair. I just did it in a kind of half up, half down do, rolled the sides up. And then of course, logically, I inserted some feathers into my hair for that extra bird owl effect in case you had any doubts that I was gonna be an owl. I also dirtied up my hands and glued some feathers to them, which was not that great of an idea. If you're still gonna be doing things after this, LOL, learn from my mistakes. And after that, you're done. I hope you guys liked my take on La Lechuza, aka the owl witch lady that's gonna come and get you at night. If you like this looking video, like down below, subscribe if you have not already. I would love, 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 love to have you guys back on here. As always, sending you all a super duper big virtual hug, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Ooh.